What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Juggalo972 here.
I'm Misunderstood 91.
And welcome back to a very, very, very special and exciting episode of Juggalo972 Plays Chrono Trigger. Now, there's a reason why I decided not to record any kind of audio for that, though, because I'll tell you this right now. That is probably the most favorite, my most favorite scene on Chrono Trigger. And plus, you know, with the anime scenes that Toei Animation did as well, that Akira Toriyama did, you know, to design it. I'll admit that whenever the PS1 version came out, though, minus load times, though, that was worth it.
Oh yeah, I have to agree that Chrono Trigger has such an amazing storyline.
And I think I can officially say that, you know, aside from Final Fantasy VI on the Super Nintendo, this is my favorite Super Nintendo RPG.
Oh yeah.
Now, where we're at is the Magic Cave, though. We are en route to fighting Magus, the person who killed Cyrus and turned Glenn into a frog.
Yep.
Here we go again. So, I'm glad everybody here could be here for join us as well too. I've actually been looking forward to this episode, probably the most of, because there are 3 more my favorite dungeons coming up as well too. No spoiler alert though, but you know, here we go. We're just introducing everybody to the Magic Cave. Now, everybody knows, well, not a lot of people know, but like new people who've ever played this game as well too. The Magic Cave, all the enemies, just much like the Hecarim Cave, they're all weak against magic. And as you can tell, off screen, I have been grinding a little bit though, making sure everybody's strong to go to Magus' castle as well. Because I'll tell you this right now, we will be gaining levels and learning techniques right off the bat based on the endurance matches that we have left over and over. And that right there was my cell phone. That right there is Matt Groening pretending to be an old, crazy World War II veteran. And see, this episode's already started off very well as well, too, so. Plus, it's the weekend, though. We've been drinking a little bit. I don't know if anybody's ever, you know, gone to the Drunken Moogle before, though, but if you visit thedrunkenmoogle.com, by the way, cheap plug, Amanda and I have made each other slow. Now, Amanda, can you explain what slow is, please?
Slow. UV blue?
Uh-huh.
A splash of blue raspberry mix.
Not to mention, it doesn't have to be UV blue, blue raspberry vodka in general. But yes, go ahead.
But it was made, the slow was made with UV blue and blue raspberry mix, a splash of it, and you top it off with 7-Up.
7-Up. But first, wait. This can only be, as I go into my Glenn voice, which sounds like, well, sounds like Chris Hemsworth as Thor. Goodness, right?
Yep. Quick note.
Magus' castle.
Magus is my favorite character on here.
Yes, indeed. Now, why is Magus your favorite character on Chrono Trigger?
He stood out to me. Out of all the characters, he stood out.
Now,
He was different. Something about him that was dark, but I guess you could say very mysterious. But the only thing for sure you knew about him, he was just dark.
Not to mention the fact that, you know, does he of Piccolo in a lot of ways?
Yes,
the ways he
was
designed. See, well, he was designed by Toriyama as well too. You know, the creator of Dragon Ball series as well too. Mm-hmm. It's a me though, but would you like to have heard Scott McNeil, the original Piccolo, voice him?
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay. Now that sword right there will be available to us real soon. But first, as we explore Magus' castle, as you can tell, you know, there's humans in there. Now I'll tell you this right now though, those are not humans. They are merely what you would call monsters in disguise.
Yes.
And those bats right there, that bat right there, we are being followed. And you know what? Fuck the children. Well, if it isn't Lucia. Yeah, this place is a gigantic, an image. It's a way to mess with your head. Just look, why would Chrono's mom be 400 years in the past?
Exactly. And there's... Oh, that bat, though.
Absolutely. Well, you'll find out who the bat is. Once you've explored all the rooms, we go all the way back to the lobby, if you will. You're going to see a lot of these quote-unquote save points, too.
What's that?
Ozzy. Sharon! Welcome, Glenn, or should I say Sir Froggy? Say, it looks like you got some replacements for Cyrus. Magus is a tad busy now. You'll have to come take up your business with me. The swordman Slash and Flea, and the magician, and...
I remember Flea.
You'll have to defeat all 100 100 of the beasts in Magus's castle. Now, I will tell you this right now. This is probably an overstatement or an understatement at the same time, though, but I don't believe that there's actually 100 beasts here. But I'll tell you this right now, though. With the right amount of grinding, though, not only will you be able to level up a lot easier here in Magus's castle, but you'll be able to wipe the floor with everybody, though. However, the boss fights are nothing to be funny about.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to leave this in your hands. Where should we go, sis? Left or right?
Oh, let's make a left turn.
Left turn it is. Okay, here we go.
Sign of bad luck, but...
Dance, dance for our leader to be born. Here comes the sacrifice.
Room.
Yes.
Oh, those skeletons. I remember when I was little, I used to have a thing for skeletons, skulls, and...
Still do.
Goth-like material and gothic accessories. I still do to this day, actually.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it, though. I mean, first off, not only were just juggalos, we're metalheads, too.
Yes.
So metalheads have to have skulls in their diet, if that makes sense. Now, I will tell you this right now. Every last creature that you see, some of them will be brand new. Some of them will be old.
Yes.
So, expect, this to be kind of a cakewalk. But expect new enemies as well, too. Mind you, all of these fights right here are completely optional. So, right now, what we're going to do is we're going to take as many of them down with us. Matter of fact, let me rephrase that. We're going to set them free. Here we go. And if you remember, the Omnicron is from whenever Chrono had to escape Guardian Castle from being executed. Alright, here we go. Now, one thing as well, too, I'm going to do the best I can to try not to edit out as many battles on here as well, too, because the one thing I do want to try to focus on this game, though, and this playthrough in general, is the story. So, yeah, and the story is, well, no pun intended, the story.
Oh, what is it? I want to talk about mind games.
Well, let's relieve them of their misery, shall we? And that reminds me, I should have... Ooh, hang on.
Cyrus.
Used a midi, or at least a shelter. So let's give Chrono that, though, because he now knows lightning, too. And at this point, though, he does consume a lot of MP. Because even so at max MP, though, you only get 99 MP. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our first boss of Magus's castle as well. How did you get past my cadaver pals? The swordsman Slash. Or, as Glenn so oddly insult him as to be Sir Slush.
Yeah.
Now, don't insult him, though. I do like a squishy and a slushy as well, too. Don't you misunderstood? Do you like a squishy?
Oh, yes. And a slushy.
And a slushy. That Slashy, you slimy dolt. Still playing the comedian, eh, Glenn? Ooh. Pulled the Cyrus card. Alrighty, here's our first boss fight, Slash. Now, I will warn you right now, this fight is a two-parter. He is fighting you barehanded.
Of course, take it easy at first.
This is his warm-up right here, too, though. Now, I will warn you, though, Slash is the fastest out of Magus' 3 generals. Okay, let's see. Now, I probably just made a mistake here, though, but I believe Slash is Lightning Elemental. He does use Chrono's Slash attack as well, too, once he, well, we go into part 2. So let's keep attacking him. Now, physical attacks and double techniques are what you want to do as well, but don't underestimate him just because he's unarmed. I'll tell you right now, though, underestimating your enemy right now is probably the last thing you want to do. Now, since we've been grinding, Glenn has learned heal as well, too. So not only is he your fighter, though, but he's also your quote-unquote paladin, your white knight from Final Fantasy IV. He heals, too, as well as he attacks. And with the Masamune, he hits just as hard. Here we go. Now, this is the party I recommend, though, because you've got all 3 elements right here, too. Water, fire, and electricity. Now, you could have Marley in there as well, too, but you need all 3 just to be on the safe side. Okay, that's the defeat. Here we go. A world of good. And with no Cyrus to protect you, you're mine. Okay, here's round 2. Now with round 2...
The more you mention Cyrus, the more pissed off Glenn gets, I can't imagine.
More vengeful when you think about it, though. So, let's start doing our double techniques as well, too. Mind you, Cyrus can sometimes counterattack, which gives him the ability to attack twice as well, too. So we need to hit him hard. There he is, slash attack. Chrono does that attack as well, too.
Yes.
Okay, well, let's show them what we're made of. Spire's really good as well. You know, even though it's electrical, Spire works well. Well, me. Here we go. Now, another thing as well, too. You can't buy barriers just yet, though, but Lucia's protect attack, though, or spell, if you will, does a really, really, really good job at keeping everybody alive. And with having Glenn as your healer, using heal, excuse me, make sure nobody gets below 150 HP. Here we go. So let's get him with some napalm. Alrighty. We're getting there. Now, Spine Cut really works as well, too. Because I'll tell you this right now, though. If this was just a game of swordplay, though, I would honestly love just to have Frog and Chrono just fight this fight as well, too. Okay, let's give him with Red Pin. Another one of Frog's double techniques with Lucia. Fire Elemental as well. Or, as I like to call it, Frog's Fire Sword as well. Alrighty, doing good, doing good. Hit him with Fire Sword again. Here we go. Okay, now Slash is starting to hit harder. He knows he's getting ready to die. And if you notice as well, too, his defense is starting to slightly go down as well. Okay, so we need to heal. Oop, sorry about that. Hit my microphone just a little bit. Hit him with the napalm. Okay, Spine Cut again. And, oh, hits your entire party. If it works for you, if it works for you, and it works for the enemy.
Heal.
Alrighty. Let's start building up some double techs, if you will. Alright, here we go. Mind you, we've already got our first triple tech as well, too. We've got a triple raid, and that's with Frog, Chrono, and Robo.
Glenn kicks so much ass.
He really does. Yes, indeed.
I've been so silent. I've been sipping on the slow, and awesomely.
It's amazing. It's a great drink. You know, I think when we start up the next episode, we'll probably start up on a brand new drink as well, too.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's get him with Sword Stream. I like to switch it up a little bit, too. Sometimes, you know, the same attacks can be really boring. Unless, of course, you actually need to beat somebody with it. Oh, look at that. He's immune to water. I stand corrected. Uh-oh. He's in counterattack mode, so I think now is the best time to heal. Oh, and Chrono's down. And so is Glenn. Okay.
Oh no!
Oh, this is not good. This is
that's
not good. I think that's the effects of the alcohol for me not paying attention as well too. So that's a little irresponsible for me to let my party just die like that.
Come on now, Glenn. I need you to heal.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, here we go.
I forgot Chrono is running out of magic as well too.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Yes, indeed.
Oh my fucking hell.
Notice how she had to pause before she said that.
Yeah.
Gotta process that a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Slow energy. The time mage is kicking in.
Absolutely.
Oh, I love that attack.
He's getting close to being dead.
Jesus Christ. That guy can...
Yep. He's powerful. Yes, indeed. Swear to God, I hear Piccolo's voice, the original Piccolo's voice every time I hear it. Scott McNeil. And if you don't know who Scott McNeil is, though, not only was he the original Piccolo, but if anybody ever watched X-Men Evolution, he was Wolverine. And if you watched the Ocean dubs of Dragon Ball Z, he also voiced Deborah, and he also voiced Majin Buu.
If you'd be curious about him being on live-action roles like TV shows or movies, he was on the Commish.
That's right. And speaking of commissioned, he has been commissioned out too. Goodbye, Slash.
Oh.
Unbelievable. I'm following the line of duty for Magus. Leaves me with a few regrets. Bye-bye. And look what he left for us.
Oh, that bat's back.
The Slasher. This is Chrono's new weapon.
Oh.
Increases speed by 2. Here we go. It's like, don't make me go Canadian on your ass. Okay. Now's the time to save as well, too.
Yes.
But first, let's shelter. Because this is boss fight number 1. Magus' castle. Let's make our way back to the right room. Now, the next boss fight... Oh, correction. The next boss fight is a little bit different. Why is it a little bit different, though? But this one focuses on magic. It focuses on the ability to use magic and pay attention and...
Oh, shit.
Want to play?
Wanna play?
Okay, get out of here. Get out of my face. Get out of here. Fake-ass Queen Lean. Fake-ass Chrono's mom.
Oh.
What do we got here?
And the bat flies off.
The Magician Flea, I presume? Well, you could say that.
I used to have a thing. Actually, I still do in a way. But back in the day, I used to have a hardcore thing for magic attacks.
I remember when you used to play Final Fantasy 7. All you would do was just magic.
Mm-hmm. Tactics too. I had a thing for wizards.
Yeah, Black Wizards and Time Mages is what she did.
Mm. Wait, hey.
Giving up, little tadpole?
Keep your guard up. This is no ordinary woman. Meet Flea the Magician.
What the? Hey, I'm a guy! Say what? That's a guy? Male, female, what's the difference? Power is beautiful, and I've got the power. Poor little froggy, you must be lonely now that Cyrus is gone. And to be turned into something so hideous. Dreadful. But since you brought your new friends over to play, I'll show you a good time.
And that was Misunderstood covering Flea's voice. Now, we never really know exactly if Flea is an actual guy or a girl, but we'll... Anyway, we're going to be like Wayne Brady and just choke a bitch right now. How about that?
I'm a guy, male, female, what's the difference? There's a big difference
Well, unless
there,
you're,
honey.
well, unless you're Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to tell you this right now.
So,
Flea is not to be underestimated, though, because Flea is fire elemental, focuses on magic, not to mention uses strategy and using status attacks as well, too. So, you could be confused just like Lucia right now. So, yeah. That's Flea's main tactic. Confuse you and poison you.
so, okay, hold on, wait, so what you're saying is Flea has no vagina, no penis.
I don't know, honestly, though. I'd much rather not know. It's an it. Oh, look, it came back. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah. Oh no, what the?
Now, that right there, though, decreases your accuracy. Okay, so Lucia would probably not be the best one to use, though, so we're going to use Sword Stream, since it's a water-based attack. Well, double technique, if you will.
Right.
Alrighty. Hang on. You want me to bring the hammer down? As I do my poor Thor impression.
Ooh.
Alrighty, here we go. We need to keep Flea on its toes. We need to keep as many of our party members up as possible. We need to keep on just striking and striking and striking. And just like with every RPG, though, you got to take at least one moment to heal. Okay, here we go. Reap slash it is. Oh, thank God. So, as we fight Caitlyn Jenner, this magician, if you will.
Kardashian's.
Oh, no,
Pretty
right?
sure Kardashian's ex-husband.
I know, that's pretty sad, though, whenever you, when you're transgender and you look better than your own ex-wife. That's bad.
Yeah.
Fabulous!
Bruce looks better as a woman, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I know. Did anybody catch that South Park episode just recently?
What, the hot Cosby?
No, that's the new definition of rape. That's what they call the hot Cosby. It's fucked up, though, but I love it.
God. God, that's gonna be a drink, you know that? Somebody's gonna make a drink out of that shit.
So you gotta have the hot Cosby, though.
No, Grano, there's phone portable. I just speaking of that, we just watched the SNL 40th anniversary, and they brought back Jeopardy.
Yes, Celebrity Jeopardy.
Yeah, that's always been my favorite skit.
I know, right?
in the
Sean
SNL.
Connery is the reason why I watch it.
Oh God, Daryl Hammond did such a damn good job as.
Dude, Daryl Hammond was hilarious as Sean Connery.
I was very surprised to see Jim Carrey as Matthew McConaughey.
Oh yeah, everybody knows Matthew McConaughey is a Texan as well too. I mean, he's done pretty much nothing the rest of his life though. But you know, he was a stoner and he lost what he's victim though.
I salute him and Christian Bale.
Oh, I know, right?
You see, Christian Bale had to lose some weight to, like skanky. He had to be skanky skinny for.
Not to mention he also had to gain weight as well too. The guy is like the master at gaining weight and losing weight.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
All for take a role in a film.
I know, right? You got to respect that.
Yeah. You know, George Clooney had to gain weight. Holy shit.
I know, right? See, it's really funny though. Is Leonardo DiCaprio had to gain weight as well too, but he's officially stayed with his dad weight, if you will. I think they call it a dad bod.
Mm-hmm.
Man, can you imagine Chris Hemsworth if he had a dad bod? That'd be fucking ugly. Chris Hemsworth with the dad bod, you know what I mean? You know, the gut and all that, though, you know. Looks like he hasn't wiped his ass in a couple of days.
Yeah, I had to think about that for a second.
Alright, here we go. And
Jim Carrey still looks good for his age.
he has ADHD, though, and he made a career out of having ADHD.
Explains White Christmas.
I know, right?
The Mask. Bruce Almighty.
And Jim Carrey as God. That was one of the best concepts ever.
Mm-hmm.
As we try to keep Flea's ass down. Yeah, that's one attack that really fucks me up right there, too. Waltz of the Wind. Yeah, that's one thing he does.
No!
Yeah, he tries to confuse you all the time, though. He's already used it a few times, though. But the good thing he had the heal ready.
Amen.
Speaking of heal, we haven't really healed
Shooter.
as a group. Alrighty. Yeah, Flea's getting a little desperate now.
Yeah. Flea is...
And it's down.
Yeah.
That's 2 bosses down.
How can this be, Sir Magus?
And look what he left us. Well, look what it left us.
Hey, Magic Tab!
Yeah, Magic Tab. Alrighty. Well, as we do this, hang on. Who should I give it to? Who needs magic the most? Lucia.
Yeah, I would give it to Lucia.
Okie dokie. Moving on. You know what? We need to switch our party just a little bit. I'm gonna bring Nadia in. I know we've got 2 of the same elements all together, but let's put it to work, shall we?
Oh!
Oh yeah, the sorcerer. Yeah, the sorcerer is not only the healer, but absorbs all magic in these fights. So, take the sorcerer out, you bring down the beast. I'm gonna do what any American will do in this kind of situation. Get my gun! Alrighty. Take this out real quick. And they're done. Now, we need to use a shelter real quick.
Yes.
Now, let's get this out of the way, though. Oh, yeah. One thing you'll notice as well, too, is when you start switching party members, though, different people will start appearing, quote-unquote.
So much pixelated art.
Do you want our treasure? Hell yeah, I want your treasure.
In that case, will you play with us? Please? Pretty please?
If you don't mind, that was her impression of the jump scares from Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Pretty good, actually, if you ask me.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
God, Five Nights at Freddy's 4.
I'm not gonna lie though, that scares me because I used to have nightmares as a little boy like that.
Yeah. I mean, and everybody wondered why we hated Chuck E. Cheese back in the day.
Dude, fuck Chuck E. Cheese, man.
Mm-hmm.
The pizza wasn't even that good.
I know, we just were there for the games. Just get those guys in the animal suits away from us.
Absolutely. Well, there were no people in the animal suits, well, except for the guy who played Chuck E. Cheese. And for right now, we're going to take a official break, though, but we will return in the next episode, because I'll tell you right now, we run the gauntlet. Blah. We run the gauntlet. Excuse me. We're going to be going through a gauntlet, okay? We'll see you in the next episode. Peace.